Welcome everyone. Finally, we are back to Norway. This is Hessdalen. Winter's coming. That's what Rune says. He's reported he made this video visual, amazing stuff. The team has been working hard lately. They've been collecting eyewitness reports. It's from first generation. That's John Moen there in the middle. Rune's on the left. So they're working on a new research station. As you see, it all takes time, money, fuel. This is up in the Arctic. I went up there. It was really cold when I went up there back in September now, I believe. So they're going out into the Arctic wonderland up there. I asked what they're doing with the flares. It's really to test their new equipment, research station number 3. So trying to get more power out to the station. These things are out in the middle of these valleys. And so testing also the flares, each one of those is $50 to test it. Burns for 3 minutes, Rune says. So if you imagine the Hessdalen phenomenon, right, burns for hours at a time and no smoke. Man, the valley is amazing. It's so nice being up there in the tundra, reminding me of Alaska. There's Magnus there on the left. That is the Black Lodge. John Moen on the right. Frank there on the left, the pilot. Amazing stuff. I do miss the cold. All right, there is Rune. Okay, he's excited. They are mounting a new effort, new team. So we're talking about Hessdalen. They've had UFO studies there now for almost 40 years. That's a photo of Dr. Alan Hynek when he visited. In 1985, he visited Dalen. You see these hardy Norwegians, man, these people just surviving up in the north. That's the Hunter famous story. And you can look in their eyes. You know, Rune's talked to him in person. He doesn't think they're lying. The photo doesn't look like he's lying. So now Team Hessdalen is on its way to the city of Trondheim. They're entering, Rune says, with full force. So they're meeting with a technology company for hopefully a new wave of financing these researchers. You have people dedicated. We have 8 members of the team, is what Rune says, experts from all over the country. They do have people, I believe, also from Sweden. Erling Strand will be there. Rune, Magnus, and some new members that the team has recruited. Rune, he mentioned to me they'd like to thank John Boyer of Lots Farm who came forward, and that's after I visited up at Hessdalen, and he wants to sponsor the infrared camera. So Rune immediately got in touch with John, who follows my channel actually, Lato Files, and he wants to donate a camera to Team Hessdalen in 2024. So thank you so much to John, and yeah, that's through the Lato channel. So the team at Hessdalen want to say thank you very much, send best regards for the support. Rune says, surprisingly, there have been no trolls. Lucky. Amazing. No one was interested in being eaten alive, he says, by either a wolf or Norway's Great Mountains. Although, I will say to Rune, we did have volunteers for sure. There were people that did volunteer that would come. They weren't trolls, they said, but they would volunteer. Okay, the team also reports, and this is new updates, okay, coming. So there is an update about the dive operation. So there will be a closer collaboration in 2024 with UFO Sweden. UFO Sweden, that's with Claes Svahn. I interviewed him as well. Is often referred to as the world's best UFO organization. So they have big plans for 2024, talking about ghost rockets. Ghost rocket is what they're looking for. Rune and Magnus going back to Lake Gypsjøen. The final hunt, Rune calls it, the hunt for the ghost rocket, which he has named Operation Arctic Seals. Operation Arctic Seals, I think, is because they're planning to go under the ice. So they will use ice, cut it up with chainsaws and go ice fishing, essentially. Set up one of those little huts and go down with pumps and divers into the icy water. This is planned for February, which is also the coldest month in Norway, unfortunately. The company, so Nordic Subsea is the company. They're from the island that Rune is also from. So Rune using his charismatic personality to make things happen. I would love to go out February. I've been traveling a lot, but to be honest, it is tough to fund it. It's much cheaper just staying at my house and making videos rather than going out in the freezing cold. But I will go if, you know, the community really wants it to happen and is worth me spending the funds. You know, I put everything basically from the channel back into the channel. So if it's worth it, then I would love to go. Hopefully we have some new patrons that can help out with that. Otherwise, man, either way, we're definitely going to see what's going on, and they're going to send people to the bottom of that lake. Amazing stuff. So when Vikings start hunting for UFOs, there may be hope. That's from Rune. But it's not only Vikings who are interested in Hessdalen, not only Norwegians, okay? Project Hessdalen has an amazing member, astrophysicist Massimo. Massimo is well known around the world for all the different organizations he's a part of. Even though he's an Italian, he has been working in Project Hessdalen for many years. Very exciting. Project Hessdalen really seems like it has a lot of movement and action going. So this is the actual image from Nordic Subsea. So as promised, they released the image. This is the first time it's being shown. So what you see, that line kind of on the right of the image, that's the boat. The boat is actually going from the bottom to the top. And then it's dragging behind this dolphin, which is basically looking to the side with sonar, right? Side scan, sonar. It has one scanner basically looking to the left. That's that left part of the line that you see. And then it has one scanner looking to the right. And you see that it's basically the land coming up. So the dark part is the water as we're looking. So there's the object coming into view there, as you see. So this is the actual statement from Nordic Subsea. Mainly it was Rock 1 and Rock 2 that is visible in areas with looser masses, but there's also a rash that was detected with sonar that was not visible with the ROV, the remote operated vehicle. We have sent all files for further analysis to be able to decipher it better. There's not one object sticking out of the bottom, rather a signature in the bottom. We'll see if it's possible to get something more out of it. Alternatively, it can be investigated further. One possibility is to go down through the ice with divers, and go down with divers is what we are going to do, as you know. End quote. Strange case, Rune says, but it's the only thing we can do to investigate. So that's what they're planning to go in February. And the idea is they have the exact coordinates so they can just walk out on the ice, cut a hole, dig a little teepee, and then dive down. Amazing stuff. Thanks to everyone for all your support. To these patreon.com/Chris Lado members, and to YouTube members. If you do sign up, I answer YouTube member comments first, and exclusive videos on both of those platforms. Thanks again for being here. Have a great day. Peace.